Good morning and welcome to the Free Daily Coaching Hangout, your daily hangout for mindset, tech tips, and everything attraction marketing. We're here every morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Sit back or jump in. Either way, remember to have some fun. Here at freedailycoaching.com.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Free Daily Coaching. Today is January 2nd. It's just the second day into the year. I'm going to put up a poll. Add video. The other morning, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. Guys, go ahead and I want everyone to participate this morning if you can, because I want to get a good feel for this. The other day, we forgot to take the poll. On the 31st, we were going to take a poll. Do we want to do a new intro for Free Daily Coaching? Does everyone like the intro? And should we just add video? So I'm bringing you guys into the mix here to get some input on that. I did the poll here. Let me go. Boom. All right. Your poll is live. All right. So go ahead and vote on the poll there and let me know. What would you prefer? And then let's say some good mornings to everyone. It is a Friday. Normally, we do a free-for-all Friday. This week, we changed it up a little bit in the format. We did have everyone come out, and we did a best of 2014 earlier in the week. So really had that interaction. What I wanted to do today was throw out just another productivity tip, something that you can do right now today as we're heading into the weekend. And that's why I did the poll as well, so I can get this taken care of over the weekend. And you know what? It's Friday anyway. So, okay, we got 3 for add video, 1 for a new intro. Oh, it's totally anonymous too, just so you guys know. You guys, I'm totally down. Excuse me. If we want to do some interaction, raise your hand if you want to come over this morning. Love to invite you over. We can still do an interactive type morning. I want to show you something really fun and easy that you can do to do some productivity. I want to say good morning to some people. Let's say good morning to everyone, and I want to share some really funny stuff with you guys. That's something fun about the Free Daily Coaching. So Josh, stay on here. This is going to be a little bit fun for you. So and Jeff, you'll love this too. Let's say good morning to everyone. Good morning, or to at least the people that we can as they're popping on here. Good morning, Jeff and Karen. What's up? Linda Bomba's in the house. Mr. Kassler's here. Vicky, good morning and welcome from down in Dallas. Christina Urban is here. Good morning and welcome. I'll bring you over, Christina. I'm trying to click on the thing now. I'm going to click on a few of you guys. If it doesn't work, then what I'll do is I'll paste it over into the chat. Good morning to Malia. I'm bringing you over. Good morning, Jeannie. Gizzo. And Alf, if Alf is there with you, or maybe it's just you. Good morning, Mr. Clive Jeffrey. Good morning, Tanya and Deb Castman. Good morning, Heath, LeBox, Leanne. There's the whole Denver or Dallas crew rocking it again, and the West Coasters too. Bob Miller's there. Who else? Malia, Len Mooney. Len, I'm bringing you over. Good morning, Wendy. Good morning, Eric's here this morning. What's up, Eric? Larry's here. Rick's here. Good morning, Rick. Josh is here. What's up, Josh? You guys are gonna. This is hilarious. Wait till I share this with you. I saw some fun Hollerin pictures yesterday. Did you guys see that little montage of all the Hollerins? That was a fun little montage. I never saw the whole family, Malia. I thought in my imagination, even though I know that there was family members, in my imagination it was always just Malia was just her own little island, she was just going solo. And then yesterday on Facebook I was doing something, I scrolled down and I was like, oh look, it's a little Hollerin montage. That was fun. I got sidetracked. Good morning, Chris Schaus is in the house. That's a standard, right? If Schaus isn't in the house, there's something going on. You're like, whoa, what's happening here? Of course, as always, the wonderful Elizabeth Summers is here as well. Elizabeth, are you here? Are you in town? Are you home right now? Let us know in the chat. No one else knows where you live, so it won't matter. It won't be all freaky for anyone else. Debbie Deerdorf's in the house. Did you guys see that little picture of little baby James with his first snowman?
So cute.
Right? He was like, hey. And there's little snowman. He's like, snowman in your face. How you like it? Okay, hold on. Oh, there's Lynn. Lynn got over, but you're still over there raising hand. Who else? Okay, Linda's over there. I got you, Linda. I'm coming to get you. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and post this in the chat now, so I can come over to the chat. I'm going to show you guys something fun, a little fun thing that I do. I do this usually once a month on my desktop, and I did it this morning, and I'm going to show you guys. And then I did something else. Guys, I got this message. It was hilarious. You guys know that on Facebook, you know, when you do the little, we've done this before. I could have saved this for a Tech Tip Tuesday, but this is really fun. Here, I'm going to unplug. Hopefully it won't start. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I wanted to unplug because I want to use the regular computer speaker to play this. So guys, on my phone, you know how you get Messenger? Like I use that Facebook Messenger, right? I don't care. The government is tracking me. If you have a cell phone, they're already tracking you. Duh. Like, hello, what do you think GPS is? I mean, get real. Find Your iPhone is called, like, we got a mark on your back end, right? That's what Find Your iPhone means, okay? If you have an Android app that can find your phone, that means they're tracking you. Anyway, let's not go on those tangents. I got one of these Facebook Messengers this morning. You know you can leave the voice ones, right? Does everyone know about this? Yeah. Okay, so it's kind of annoying when it's like your buddy and he's being like a dude, and you're like sitting there with your wife and you're like, bro, like I gotta put earbuds in now to listen to your voice messages. But I'll tell you, sometimes they're hilarious. This is what I woke up to this morning. Okay, guys, this is hilarious. Ready? Happy 2015. Wait, hold on. I gotta rewind it here. Oh, I don't know how to do that. This is Trucker Josh. Wait, hold on. Shout out to go. Hold on. I'm gonna talk over it so you can't hear it. Oh man, hold on. You gotta hear it from the beginning. Okay. Okay. Jeff is gonna love this because Jeff is actually a trucker, right? Jeff actually works as a big, you know, like a freight hauler across the country. And this is the voice message that I got this morning that I woke up to, and this is from Josh, guys. You guys know him in the group, right? Right? So, ready? Josh Sherman. So.
Hey there, Bert. Happy 2015. This is Trucker Josh. Big old shout out to Goat Village over there. 2015. Trucker Josh.
Right? At the end, he's like, not really a trucker. Okay, guys, the reason I wanted to share that with you is because, A, it was hilarious, funny, and B, I wanted to show, yeah, Jeff's like, I'm laughing already. I wanted to show how when you're real, when you just be yourself, right, you get, like, I'm just a goofy guy most of the time, so this is the kind of stuff that I get sent back to me. Goofy stuff, right? Yesterday, did you guys see this wonderful video that Patty Anderson put up? Did you guys see yesterday that Patty put up a video? Did anyone see that video?
I didn't see that one.
No, I didn't see it either.
All right, you guys got to go look. So Patty got all pumped up yesterday after yesterday's call and was like, I'm doing a video and I'm here to like throw it down. Like she was just going for it, right? Those are the reasons that instead of, for me, guys, this is for me sharing to you guys, those are the reasons this message this morning, that's the reason that I use the networking as my marketing strategy. That's it. Guess what, dude? That message this morning is worth, I don't care what, there's no money, there's no dollar associated with this. Josh isn't a team member, I don't make any money, there's no dollar sign when I open this message, but I'll tell you what, that is going to make my day. You know why, guys? I'll tell you why. Because in 2 hours from now, I'm going to drive my son to the airport. It's the worst thing to do. I know I have to do it. It's part of, like, when he goes home, you have to take you have to take him to the airport, otherwise they can't fly home. Right, but it's the worst part of it, right? If you're a parent, you know, like if your kids have ever visited and then have to go away, or maybe you visited someone and you leave, right? So when I drive away from the airport, it's gonna be a bummer later, right? I swear, 2 minutes after I drive through the parking thing, that's what I'm doing.
Hey there, Bert. Happy 2015. This is Trucker Josh. Shout out to Goat Village over
right?
there.
That's what I write. Yeah. Right? And I'm gonna start laughing, and I'm gonna think about the good times that we had when Wyatt was here and what we did, right? And it's gonna lift me up, and that's why I love about the networking. Because check this out, I'm not going into my email this morning
to read about how the 27 people unsubscribed out of the 1,200 that I got yesterday, right? I'm not going to read the negative thing that's like, oh, stop sending me your pictograms and you know what I mean, whatever it is I'm selling them. So that was just something fun I wanted to share. I wanted to share about Patty's video. I wanted to share about, about things that people are doing, because people are out there doing it. And you know what? This is the reality. In the social networking platform that a lot of us are using on Facebook, it doesn't share everything with everyone. I don't see every post that Linda makes, right? I see like one of like 5 of her posts, and then Christina's I see like 1 every 7, or you know what I mean? Like how is it possible that none of Malia's family pictures have made it into my newsfeed until like finally yesterday? I was like, oh wow, there really is more Hollerans. Like there's a whole family of them. Like really?
Hollerans everywhere.
I thought they were imaginary, right? Like because if you don't go to Malia's page and look at her pictures, it doesn't come through. So the reason that when we come here, the reason I share these little things is so we can share them with each other. Like, hey, did you guys see this fun thing that Len did? Or did you see that funny video that Bob made? Or hey, did you see that cool post that Christina made? Why? Because we don't all see all of each other's stuff, right? And it gets weird when you start tagging everyone on all your posts about stuff. You know what I mean? It's like me tagging Linda on the fact that I'm taking Wyatt to the airport. Linda's like, hey, bro, don't bring me down. I'm not going to the airport. I'm not taking kids to the airport, right? I'm like doing January 2, bro. Like, why are you tagging me? You know what I mean? It wouldn't make sense. It would be like Christina tagging Bob on the barbecue that she's going to this afternoon in Tennessee. It would be ridiculous, right? Because Bob's like, listen, I don't live in Tennessee. What does that have? Unless there was something going on, like the barbecue happened to be at a place called Fiesta Island, Tennessee. Then it would be funny, like, Bob, check it out, I'm going to Fiesta Island too, right? Right? Then it would be appropriate. So the reason I'm sharing this is because if you're not tagging, and you're not always tagging, right? You're tagging when it's appropriate, then your friends and some of the people that we know, we're not seeing everything. So it's not that I don't like Len, or that I'm not, like, that I don't want to promote Linda's stuff. It's that Linda's stuff doesn't even come through my feed. So if she doesn't tell me, or someone doesn't tell me, like, hey, did you see that sick post that Linda made about how to go rip it up on Twitter? No, I didn't. Thanks for sharing it, because now I can go watch it. Now I can go repost it or like it or share it, right? So I'm telling you this, and I'm sharing this kind of stuff with you guys and sharing what other people are doing, so that hopefully that will trigger something for everyone. Hey, what if we all started, and not getting weird, you don't have to go set up some syndication group and every day everyone puts all their content and everyone goes and likes and shares it, because check this out, I don't like all the stuff that you guys put out. I'm not saying it's bad, I just don't like it all, right? Like it's just not what I'm into, right? Like everyone doesn't, check this out, all of my friends don't like the goat stuff. One of my cousins makes like these high-end like fashion bikinis and stuff, like those, you know, like those glam ones, like Victoria's Secret runway stuff. She makes that for the girls that go and compete at like the IBFF and Miss Pro Fitness and all that. Like I'm talking like the Swarovski crystal ones, girls that are getting like, I mean, models and stuff, right? She's high-end. She literally asked the other day on one of my posts, was like, is that really a baby goat? Right? She's like fashion neat. Like it's not bad. She lives a totally different life. You know what I'm saying? She's married to an ex-NFL pro football player, right? Seriously, that's her husband is a former professional football player. She designs like sparkly, amazing like costumes for these women, right? Like she's living in I live in the mountains and I have like rabbits running around my backyard and chickens. You know what I mean? Like literally at any given day you can come into my house and there would definitely be hay in my house somewhere. You can find a piece of straw or hay, I'm for sure, right?
Some goat poop.
Yeah, there's probably a rabbit turd somewhere on the floor within my, yeah. You can see a little piece of rabbit turd right there. There must have been a rabbit right there. When
I hope you have a Hoover.
Well, we have like those like hardwood floors. There's no carpet, or you know what I mean. Yeah. So it's just all sweepable.
It's easier to clean up.
Yeah. So the point is, guys, everyone doesn't like everything, and they're not always going to. But one of the strategies that you can use in working together is really communicating with your people. That's what networking's all about, right? And when you guys, check this out, when you get to the point where you're recruiting and you're prospecting, and I don't even call it prospect anymore, really, like maybe I'm using that term so other people know, when you're out like communicating with other people, right, talking to them, at some point you just get like used to doing that as part of your routine. It's part of what you do every day. You go out and get names, you communicate with people. So it's totally cool. Like the other day I had to, I said something to Malia on an instant message, right? Like, hey, what's up? And she was like, hey, what's this thing? And then I'm like, oh yeah, let me give it to you. Like, I'll tell you about it. And then I totally forgot, right? And then this morning I was like, oh, hey, right? So it wasn't like all formalized. It wasn't during a session. I just was communicating with Malia because I know her, right? It would just be like when Christina like sends me an instant message, she's not like, dear Bert, I'm writing you this instant message to ask you a specific question. She's like, hey, dude, blah, 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 right? Or she'll like text me on my phone. Where are you? Like, there's no session, or you know what I mean? Like, she's not like, it's just normal communication. So if that's a part of your normal day, right? If that's a part of what you do, then you're going to be able to network even better. So make that, and this is part of that 5-5-5 strategy that I've taught many times. Make that part of your warm-up. Once you get used to doing this, that warm-up can be doing stuff like that. Like, hey, what's up, Christina? Is there anything happening today? Did you see this? Did you see this funny thing? Like, hey, did you see that? I found a picture that Lisa Thompson put up that had like a keyboard with a blog button, right? Like how I always show the keyboard, and I'm like, what, is there a special button? That literally is like a green button that says blog. Like they took out the shift button. So I took a picture of it, posted it, tagged Ray Higdon, and I was like, Ray, I found your secret keyboard. I'm all over it, right? Like, so it's like little things like that. So then I would ask, you know what I mean? That's the kind of things that you can go ask. Hey, Malia, did you see that Len is doing a thing today? Yeah, I'm going to actually be on it. Oh, I didn't know. Okay, let's go share that, right? Like the other day, Angel Balakowski was on Doug Firebaugh's thing, but I didn't know until like the day of. It's like, hey, tell us the day before so we can share that kind of stuff and tell each other so that we can all spread the word. Because that's really what it's about, is sharing what other people are doing. That curating process really lets you curate, and then you come off as an authority to your audience, right? Because you're sharing. But in addition to that, it's giving your friends and your colleagues more exposure. So check this out. If you think, let me just ask you guys a question. Do you think if Linda shoots a video today that shows something very powerful, let's say how to go add 4 people or 5, let's say 5 people onto your email list in the next 30 minutes. If she did a video that was just kick butt, that just nailed it, right? Do you think if you went and shared that with your people, A, that they'd find value in it, and B, do you think if you shared Linda's stuff that later when you created some stuff that Linda would probably be more apt to want to share back and reciprocate? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Does it mean that everyone that you do that with is going to reciprocate?
No.
No. But there's a better chance, right? You have a better chance. And guess what? There's literally a plethora of reasons why people do and don't like reciprocate. That's like a whole nother conversation. So just a couple fun little things that you can do. I want to check and see if anyone else raised their hand.
A plethora. Good job, Bert. Special vocabulary this morning.
I just, we're like almost tied. 11 votes. 5 for a new intro, 6 for add video. So there's literally 5 people that are like, we don't really like the intro that much. You should get a new one.
I love the jingle.
What is add video? I didn't know what that was.
Oh, like, so what I was thinking was, the other day we were talking about, you know, when I'm playing that intro music, it's just me, like, like, right, sitting here. So I thought, wouldn't it be fun to add the music, like, lay the music over, like, a little, like a little 30-second, like, video.
Oh.
Right? So that it could be, like, a little intro to the Hangout. Right? Like little goats jumping and...
I'm all
you
about
know?
it.
Music?
Put
What's that?
Hemlock on.
Or new music?
Yeah, or a new song. Like, should I
Oh.
add
So
the
you
video?
won't be no doo.
Yeah, or should we just, haven't you heard the song, Malia?
Like what?
I understand, but when you described it the other day, it sounded like you were going to do a new logo or something like that. I was confused. I didn't get
no,
the whole video
just-
thing.
Oh, no, just either a new intro, like a new sound intro,
Oh,
or add video to it.
cool. Can I vote again? I don't
Yeah.
know if I voted.
Oh, yeah, you can go vote again. So everyone vote. All right, now we're getting add video. Okay, now we got it a little bit better. Get better.
See? It wasn't clear what it was.
I know, I wasn't clear. I'm sorry. Sometimes I think that everyone else is thinking with me, and they're not.
The poll,
Scary thing is, I am actually starting to really be able to speak, Bert.
Yeah, it takes a little while, but once you're in, it's not that bad, right? Like, I got to tell you, one of the guys that I work with, he was like working on he was working on something else for a little bit, and so he was off doing this thing. And so when he does that, it's just he's busy over there and I'm busy over here, right? So it's like we're doing two separate things. So it's like sometimes like the cogs go like this, right? They don't like match well, right? When that's happening. And then the other day he was telling me something. We had a chat and we talked and we like started doing something. And then literally the next thing I was like, hey, let's work on this thing. And he's like, okay. My idea was almost the exact idea as his. It was just like right back on track. So it's like once you learn the language, you can communicate, usually get on track easy. It's just until you learn that communication. So, the pull button's not active. All right, well, let me see if I can. All right, I'll reset it. Bam, reset. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, no. Poll question. I'll just put video or audio.
So you want everybody to vote again?
Yeah, just vote again.
Okay.
Audio stands for if you think we should do a new intro song, or video is for if you think we should do a new, just a video overlay with it. Okay, yeah, it just disappeared because I started another one. All right. Okay, so. The fun little thing that I wanted to show you was, I wanted to tell you guys about like just this networking and communicating with each other and telling each other about what you've got going on and what other people have got going on. And then the other part was this. This is something I want to do a screen share and show you guys. Now you guys can do this. I'm sure they have a little function to do it on a PC as well. I use a Mac, so just bear with me, guys. Can you see my desktop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, do you see how all these like little icons are all lined up all nice and square and stuff, guys?
Mhm.
All I did, and you can just Google it. I literally Googled it how to do it on my Mac. If I show you on Google, let's see if I can. Probably shows up right there. Googled. I just looked how to arrange icons. Oh wait, how to arrange desktop.
Doesn't it do it automatically? Mine does it by itself.
Yeah, mine doesn't do it automatically. So I just clicked on this literally you can see where I just clicked on this article and just went and read how to do it. And on the Mac for me, I'll close this down so you guys. On the Mac for me, it was literally just going into this Finder and the View, and I just arranged by what did I do? I viewed, and then I went to view, and then I cleaned up. And I just cleaned up by date modified, and then it just rearranged them all right there for me. So that's one thing that I do. I wanted to show you guys. Every single month, I go onto my desktop like that, and I do that. And then the other thing is, and I'm going to stop. I'm not going to open it up because I don't want to open up my whole entire thing. The other thing I do is I go into my email, and you have a choice, guys. You can do this daily, weekly, whatever is the most convenient for you. I like to go in there pretty regularly now and get rid of stuff. Check this out. If you go into your email right now today and you have an email that you're going to delete, before you delete it, look at it and look at that and think, am I opening any emails from this person? If you're not opening their emails and reading them, you're just deleting them all the time, then just go down to the bottom of the email and unsubscribe right then. Then delete the email and you'll stop getting new ones. Check this out. If it's something that you want to keep, if it's a channel that you want to keep, an email that you want to keep, write down the name of the list or the person on a sheet of paper, unsubscribe, delete the email, write it down, okay? Go through your emails today. Just do it. It takes you like an hour. Let's say it takes you an hour. Put on some music, turn Facebook off, okay? Turn off Skype, put on some music, put on a motivational MP3, listen to some Dale Carnegie, go listen to an MP3 from some training that you've downloaded for an hour, and go through and do this for yourself. Hey, check this out. I'm not telling you to do this because I want you to go be busy. I'm telling you this because if you want to be successful, okay, let me just ask you this. I'm not saying that every single one. There's probably an 80-20 rule here, okay? Just like everything in life. A majority of the people that are having massive success in life, in their lives, in any area, would you agree or disagree with saying that most likely 80% of the ones that are successful are probably highly organized and know exactly what they're doing? You think a professional soccer player has to like get up in the morning and go, oh shit, where's my cleats? Oh man, where'd I put my shin guards last night? No, they play soccer, okay? They have plenty of shin guards, they have plenty of cleats, they know where that stuff's at, they're gonna have it right there at their disposal, right? Right there at their access. Are you in this to play professionally, right? And even if you're part-time, are you trying to do this to prosper, to make some money? And if so, are you willing to sit down and take some time for you to clean up your communication system and have it operating on a functional basis? Because what you can do is you can clean out these emails, you can write a list, have the ones that you want to be a part of, and you can go and open another email that you don't have to look at every single day, that's not your main email, that can be just for these marketing channels, right? For a lot of you that did some training, Diane Hockman does a thing where she goes and subscribes to everyone's RSS feed and just has it in one spot so you can go and read it right there. So you don't have to be subscribed to all these emails, right? Listen, whose emails do you really want to be on? I'll tell you how many come into my main email box. I get Diane's because she's my mentor. I get my own. I'm on my own list. I got that. I was like my first person, right? I was like, get a lead on myself. That's a little quote. If you're not on you can get a lead right now. Put yourself on your email so you can read it and you can see what it looks like when it's coming through. You can click on the links and see what happens, right? Even when you test it, I still like to get it and read it again like, hey, what? Oh, I got an email. What's this guy want to try to tell me, right? And then there's like 2 or 3 other people that I'm actually reading their email, that I get their email into my inbox. These are the people. I'm not going to tell you their names. I'm going to tell you who they are, though. They're the people that I'm spying on.
Yep.
The people that I want to see what they're doing and what they're like doing daily and in their business, those are the people that are in my main email. Now check this out. Like the main people I'm spying on. All the general people, right? Because I'm not spying on Todd Falcone, right? I'm not spying on him. Like, so he's in a separate email, right? And I'm getting his RSS feed, right? Same with like all the big named marketers that I'm on their lists. I'm on their list, but just to get their emails, just so I can go in and scan through things like their subject lines, right? Which are the ones that I would open? Because I'm not going to open every one. So when I click on it, why did I click on it? What's the subject line? So by simply going in and cleaning off your desktop, I just go onto my desktop and start throwing stuff away, right? I grab, if it's a picture or a screenshot or something that I no longer require, I throw it away right away. If not, it's something that's on my desktop. It's something I'm going to either access a lot or I need to go file it away in a folder. It's one of two things, right? That's it. Then from there, I go right into my email box and I make sure it's cleaned up again. Did I accidentally subscribe to any email lists that I actually wanted on my alternate one? And do I have them feeding into my regular? Is it getting cluttered? I go in and I delete any messages that I'm not going to open or that I'm not going to read or that I don't need. And then I folder or mark or tab or however you organize, depending on what email platform you're using, and I put all those emails away, right? And that's it, guys. Then you can start your month, right? I do this monthly. I usually, guys, I'm going to be honest, I usually do the desktop thing on the first Saturday of the month. That's when I usually do it. And you'll see I always like tag Marty McDonald, my buddy, because he was like, that's a great idea, Bert. I should start doing that one day. So now I always tag him, Marty, it's the first Saturday. It's time to clean your desktop, right? The only reason I did it today was because I had some time in between this morning, and playoffs are tomorrow. If I don't want to.
Playoffs. Way to go, Bert.
I don't want to forget. So
prioritization right there, buddy.
Right, playoffs. So that's it, guys. Those are two key. I shared three things this morning. I shared a networking tip for those of you that are using network marketing as your primary strategy. I shared a networking tip that you can use on a daily basis. The second things I shared were some productivity steps. One was cleaning off your desktop and getting yourself a little bit more organized. And then the third was playoffs for what?
Lynn, really?
Is that a real question? It's like the only professional sport, Len, that you'll see me get excited about. I don't cheer for hockey. Baseball has got to be the most excruciating thing to watch on the planet for me. I mean, it's
Am I on? Am I on?
Yeah, you're on.
I don't have a television. I mean, I have a TV, but I don't watch it ever. So I don't know what's going on.
Well, I do watch TV. I have a television. We don't have cable. We don't have paid television because that seems to be counterproductive to me to like pay for them to.
If there's something good going on, I have to go to a bar, and I don't spend much time in bars.
Well, I'll tell you when the Patriots make it to the Super Bowl, then it will be worth it to go there.
They don't have American football in Mexico, Lynn. You have an excuse.
Yeah.
You know what?
The American football in Mexico, so you have an excuse.
Oh, no, I mean, I can find it. I just have to go a half block up the street to a bar, and it's on. All the games are on. But I got to go sit in the bar. I don't have time for that.
Well, I'll tell you when the Super Bowl comes, Len. We'll tell you when it is. We'll keep you updated to what's happening. So that's it. We talked about a few different things on the productivity side as well. We talked about how you can keep your desktop organized to keep more organized for yourself, and then keep your emails more organized so that you're not becoming inundated, overrun, and then all of a sudden you get to this place because, guys, this is what happens. It goes into a mental spiral. Pretty soon you have 40 emails, then you have 100, then there's 248, then the next thing you know there's 427, and then a week later there's 1,214 emails, and check this out, you're mentally, you're sweating now, you don't even know what the heck to do. You're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I don't even have time to do that, right? When really you could just pick all of them at one time and just hit delete, again, delete. And it might take you 15 minutes to delete those 1,000 messages, but guess what? You could do it. Or you could
just use the search bar, type in that keyword of whatever that person's from, get all of them, highlight them suckers, and delete them at once.
No, yes. I'm saying delete. Well, that's what I'm saying. If you have 1,000, you probably have pages full of emails, so you just select all, delete that whole page of like 50 or 100 or whatever you got. Select all, delete 50, right? Just select them all and just delete them, because check this out. If you have 1,214 emails, you're not planning on reading any of them anyway.
Yeah.
Listen.
I don't let my email get like that.
Go ahead, Malia.
Oh, something that I did because I had like 14,000 emails or more.
Oh my God.
I highlighted them all. Well, I created a folder called Old Email. I highlighted all of them and transferred all of my email into that old email folder, and then my inbox was clean. And so then I probably won't go back to that old email. I can delete them, but at least I was starting out with like a clean plate because I was completely overwhelmed.
Amen, sister. Pow.
And guys, if you remember, this is something I'm probably going to go over We might do this as part of the jam sessions, and I'll just model it right after Troy's because it's so killer. Is if you guys don't know Troy from My Lead System Pro, there's a webinar that you can go and watch, and if you use Gmail, he
really
showed you
good.
it's sick. Okay, guys, there's so many features inside of Gmail that will let you control your email and start filtering them out and telling like what you want to see and what you don't. And then at the end of the day, you can just go in and delete all that gnarly stuff that you don't want. You know what I mean? You can just get rid of it. So that might be something we do. Tanya asked, what was the announcement yesterday? Tanya, I think the announcement that you're maybe referring to is the jam sessions. And so you should have already been added to a group, so you should be in. That's it, guys. Serious productivity and little things in your life that you can start to manage, that you can start to really regulate on a daily basis, right, to keep manageable, so that other areas of your life, other areas of your business become manageable too, and you don't get that mental sense of overwhelm, of digging into some big deep holes that you can't get out of. You keep everything within a reasonable and a tolerable amount, right? And by doing that, the highs aren't so high, the lows aren't so low, and you can start cruising a little bit, you know, more here in the middle where you can operate at a higher level of efficiency. You can get more done doing less work. Okay? That's the real key here, guys. Imagine if you're organized, it takes you half the time to get some of these things accomplished because you know where everything's at. Guys, if you knew exactly that if you woke up in the morning, walked into another room, and there was literally a pair of black shoes, white socks, blue jeans, a belt, a white t-shirt, and that's it. You knew exactly every day when you walked out there it was going to be there. You know how fast you'd be up and going in the morning? It would be fast, right? But check this out. Most of us are like looking through the closet. Okay, I'm going to wear this shirt, and where's the pants? Now I got to go find the socks. Guys, I'm not kidding. This is a real thing I did. I'm going to stop broadcast. Oh, no, I'll let it. I'm going to go because there's a lot of people here this morning. This is a bonus, guys. I went to a live event where Ray Higdon shared about his fashion guy telling him about this mixed business idea. And it's the whole idea of how he wears like two different pairs of socks, right? Like he might wear a purple sock and an orange sock, right? And it's like a fun little thing that you could do. It's called mixed business. Okay, I took this to a whole nother level. Now, all of my socks that are like dress socks that are like, because I have like the short ones that I use for like when I'm wearing sneakers, right? All of those ones too, some of them are like, have like gray or some are black, like on the toe, because they're white socks. And I, you know, have like, I wanted my socks to match. Guys, I don't even pair my socks anymore. If they're short socks, they go in a short sock drawer. If they're long socks, they go in a long sock drawer. Check this out. I don't have time. You only, this is a reality. There's only, you as a human being only have a certain amount of brain power to make decisions with every single day. I don't have time in my day to decide what color or where are my matching socks. Seriously, if I'm going to make money and help people, I need to have more brain power. If Linda calls me and asks me for a question, if Christina says, hey, what about this? My brain power needs to be used for something like that before it needs to be like, should I wear a green sock or where's the purple sock? Who cares?
Well, and you're totally fashionable these days to not match.
Yeah. And does it really
does it matter?
Yeah, does it matter? And when it becomes non-fashionable, I'll buy longer pants.
Ha! There you go.
Or move to San Diego.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need socks.
And then I don't need socks. I can just wear a Chacos all the time. Exactly. So there you go, guys. We did a bunch of productivity things. I want you guys to implement these types of things in your business so you can stop spending time thinking and trying to make decisions about things that could already be done, that could already be taken care of, that you could have in place every single day. You can keep up with these things daily, weekly, monthly, whatever's comfortable for you. And as you get more busy and more productive, you'll have to do it more frequently, or you'll have to set your filters tighter, right? You have to just set your parameters a little bit tighter, right? And that's it. So thank you for joining us here at Free Daily Coaching. Let me look at the poll and tell you guys what's going on. All right, 15 to 1, a new little fun video. So we're going to create, over the weekend, we'll go ahead and get the video cut. We'll have a new intro video here on Free Daily Coaching on Monday. For those of you that are direct to myself or Diane, if you're not in the Jam Sessions group yet, let me know. The Jam Sessions are going to start on Monday. For those that are a part of it, don't worry, there's going to be some announcements. I'm just almost done with the schedule. It'll get posted. We're going to have some ability for people to help and be a part of the sessions as well. So some of you guys will get some messages from me for me to reach out to you to help teaching and help hosting and facilitating some of the Jam Sessions. So thank you all for...
Is there a separate group for the Jam Sessions or no?
Yeah. So just message me, Linda.
Okay.
I'll add you over. Just be like, hey, I'm with Dee or whatever. You know what I mean? So I can get you. And if I haven't added you in, just send me a message. I tried to go and like dump a bunch of people in the other day. If I forgot or I didn't add you in yet, it's not because I'm and I didn't add any of Diane's people. So if you're here and you're with Diane and I didn't add you, that's why, because I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know who's with who.
Okay. So, this is separate than the Hidden Order group.
This is separate than the Hidden Order group.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. All right.
Yeah. So if I didn't and you talk to me and you know you're supposed to be in the group, just let me know. And if you're direct to me and I didn't put you in, let me know. If you're direct to me and you have people, or you're in the group and you have people and you want to put your people in there, that's fine too. Guys, this is the deal. If you have any questions, just do what Linda just did. Just ask. Right? Just call me, text me, message me. If I don't answer, it's because I'm busy. Someone was texting me last night, I think, and then I just got back to them this morning because I went to bed early. I went to bed at like 9:15 or something. My wife said I fell asleep at like 8 o'clock in my chair. I know. I'm getting old, guys.
You're getting old.
I'm starting to get up. I'm going to get up earlier than like Malia. Not that early, but, you know, and Len and Bob. I'm going to be like the West Coast crew. I'm going to get up like them, get up early, get my stuff done in the morning. So I'm more productive. So, all right, guys, that's it. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Bert.
Deuces. Good weekend.
We'll see
All right,
you guys.
have a good weekend, everybody. Talk to you later.